I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have a great plan for the weekend. I hope you're going to take it easy, relax, because we need to understand while life moves so fast, we need to take those moments or those particular days in a week or a couple of hours in a week to completely, totally cut off and relax. And that's how we recharge. That's how we rejuvenate. That's how we stay aligned with our spirit, with our purpose, with our goals. Otherwise, it's very easy for life to throw us off path completely. Today, I want to talk again about fat loss. Okay, while we know fat loss, the inability to lose weight is because of a hormonal imbalance and poor lifestyle. You're eating the wrong food, too much of it, too less of it at the wrong time, or you're either too sedentary, or you're overtraining and not resting, or you're sleep deprived. There's a direct connection between sleep deprivation and weight gain, especially in the belly area, fat gain, and the inability to lose weight. No matter how clean your food is, if you're sleep deprived, you have problems with your weight because you have problems with a hormonal imbalance. The point I want to talk about today is one of the biggest reasons that we see, besides these reasons, people's fear, people's emotional wellness. When they get onto weight loss plans, when they get onto fat loss plans, they become so fearful of foods. They become so fearful. They're living in psychological deprivation all the time, measuring every part of their food, looking at disgust with the other foods around them, being scared and guilty after eating particular foods. Now, let me tell you how this is turning out to be one of your biggest obstacles. Okay, the whole point about losing weight or losing fat, it's a journey. Enjoy the process. It doesn't have to be strict. It's got to be smart. It's not about eating less food. It's about eating the right food. It's not about, beating up yourself with exercise. It's about the right amount of exercise that your body type needs, your lifestyle requires. It's not about sleeping more. It's about the quality of sleep that you get. Chronic stress is the biggest cause. There are so many people out there who are so fearful about food. They're so paranoid about what people think about them all the time. All of this is constant stress. The human body is resilient. We can handle a lot of stress. But the point is, with chronic stress, you constantly think people are judging you, how you look, your skin, your weight. You're getting pressure from society. You're getting pressure from your partner to lose weight. All of that stuff is building up excess cortisol. Because you have excess cortisol, you have more estrogen. Because you have more estrogen, you have less progesterone and less testosterone. Because you have less testosterone, you can't build muscle and you can't improve your metabolic health. And because you have excess estrogen, a lot of the belly fat that you have and the midriff fat you have is excess estrogen stored in your body. Of course, we're getting enough of excessive estrogen from the foods that we eat, pesticides, plastics, cosmetics, pollution, and all of that stuff. We don't need more from chronic stress. So you need to be more gentle with yourself. If you're a slave to society, everything's got to be quick. Everything's got to be fast, but you're still unhappy. I know people who lose that weight and they're still unhappy. The point is, you may want to lose that weight because it's good for your health and because you want to look good, and there's nothing wrong with looking good, fitting into great clothes. But if you are psychologically sad all the time and depressed all the time and so fearful of the foods, your entire day goes around planning foods and meals and being obsessed about what you should eat next, that is the very stress that is the cause of your fat gain and the reason for the inability to lose weight. You see, have you ever wondered why your body holds on to weight? Why does it hold on to fat? Of course, like we already established, and it's common sense, if you're eating badly, if you're eating excessively, if you're not working out, we know. But what else? What about all the emotions? A lot of fat in your body is insecurity. A lot of fat that you hold on into your body is fear. A lot of fat that you hold on in your body is anxiety. So there's a lot more than a piece of paper telling you what to eat. It's way beyond that. And that's why you need a holistic approach towards a disease or something as simple as losing weight. As simple as that. But the point is, people put in so much of drama when it comes to weight loss. They make such a big deal about it, so much significance, but they lack consistency and they lack discipline. Discipline scares people because your perception of the word discipline is wrong. It's warped. Discipline is not rigidity. Discipline is not strict. Discipline is consistency. When you fail, get back on track. As simple as that. No drama, no negative emotions required, no complaining, no whining, no making a big deal out of it. You failed, get back on track. It's as simple as that. You don't need a shrink, you don't need another nutritionist, you don't need another trainer. Before you do that, there's nothing wrong with having a shrink, a trainer, a nutritionist, a doctor, but first ask yourself honestly, are you consistent with the basics? Are you disciplined with what you're supposed to do? If yes, go to the next level of advancement. If no, fix the basics. Fix the fundamentals. But living in fear, you know, the human body, when you're constantly in fear, you're out of homeostasis. When you're out of homeostasis, your body doesn't care about your goal of weight loss. It has a bigger job to keep you alive, to survive. It puts all of its energy because that's what the human body is supposed to do. Keep us alive. Protection, survival. It doesn't care about what your goals are. You need to be in homeostasis, and psychologically you need to be, I feel good about myself. Now the weight will flow. You don't have to feel bad about yourself. Maybe you feel bad about yourself because you've been careless and you put on that weight. So that's a little pinch for you to be inspired to take the right action. But now you've started the process. Feeling bad about yourself is not helping you. It's not contributing towards your fat loss anymore. You're taking action. You see, regret keeps you in the past. Anxiety of the future is not a solution. The only word is action. No amount of regret can contribute. Change that regret into lessons that you can learn from the past. Your anxiety about the future, who do you think you are? You have no control over the future. You don't have control of what's going to happen in your life in the next minute. Realize that. Mindfulness. Realize that. Stop trying to control things and people that you cannot control. Let it go. Except the word that you're missing is action. What are the top 5 actions I need to take with consistency every day to burn body fat? Am I doing it? Am I doing it with consistency? Am I having fun along the way? Or am I feeling bad, beating up myself? I lose a little weight. Instead of celebrating it now, I'm more disgusted because I have more weight to lose. Celebrate the little milestones. Make small, achievable targets so that your mind supports you through the process. If you keep failing at your targets because you made unachievable goals, the mind tries to protect you from that feeling of failure. So it motivates you or inspires you not to do that again because it doesn't want you to feel that way. So this is one of the biggest obstacles besides hormonal issues and lifestyle issues. Your fear, your guilt, your resentment, your constant hatred for yourself, your constant comparison with other people. Everyone's unique. Just because your friend lost weight in a week doesn't mean you need to lose it in a week. Be real with yourself. I think the world has sold everyone enough of comfort and lies and complication and sophistication. Where are we? It's time to take 2 steps back and rely on simplicity, action, discipline, and consistency. That's your truth. That's your truth. Everything else is a lie. Biohacking does not work. Shortcuts do not work. You'll get shortcut results. You get short-term, sustainable, non-sustainable results. They're not going to last forever. Easy come, easy go in all aspects of your life, whether it's sex, it's women, it's men, it's money, it's fame. Easy come, easy go. The process of life requires hard work, sacrifice, effort. Don't let Twitter and Instagram sell you shortcuts. Don't let them sell you the lie of comfort. People are suffering today because they're too comfortable. Our genes have to constantly adapt to everything, the external environment, internal environments. If we try to make ourselves too comfortable, we weaken our genes and their inability to get stronger and stronger. And that is why comfort will rob you of everything. Now, I'm not saying give up your comfortable mattress and sleep on the ground. No, I'm asking you to think beyond that. Sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you got to stop partying a little bit. Sometimes you got to drop a couple of bad habits. Sometimes you got to sacrifice your late night dinners because you need to sleep better. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those comforts. Just because you can afford it or you can do it doesn't mean you have to do it. Just because you have more money, it doesn't mean you have to spend it, right? The whole point of life is understanding it is survival of the fittest at every level. At every level. That's how you're made. That's how your cells are working in you right now. The stronger cells survive, the weaker cells your own body will kill. Your own body will create cell apoptosis to protect you. That exists in real life as well. So if you're not getting stronger and society is constantly making you weaker and weaker physically and emotionally by selling you all these lies, that's the reason you're struggling today. So it comes down to simplicity, discipline, consistency, and get a grip of your emotions. Get a grip of it, period. Get a grip of it. Take help if you want. But there's no point feeling horrible about yourself all the time. Suck it up, get out of it. There's no point beating up yourself because you failed one day. You have the second day. You think anyone in this world has achieved success, fame, or whatever it is with no effort? They failed. They've gone through difficulty. So if you're on that fat loss journey and you're miserable and you're obsessed about your health and your body all the time, that's the reason why. Your own stress is creating a hormonal imbalance, and that is your biggest obstacle. Have a great weekend, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.